Hey, my toy friends, long time no see. I just wanted to crank out this giant thrift haul that I have so I can get this stuff processed. I finally finished with school for this trimester, so I have a little bit of time, not much because I still have 3 kids, but anyway, let's get into the haul. This is all the non-spooky stuff. I pulled all the spooky stuff to do a spooky haul, so let's see. Oh, let's start with the stuff I got yesterday. I found this in 1990 Ernie from Play School, and it says he is the Dress Me Up Ernie from 1990. So, got little buttons on his outfit. Muppets and Sesame Street characters they're plentiful, but I like to grab vintage ones or really interesting ones when I can. Like this Gonzo. He is a pilgrim with a pumpkin. I mean, how could I say no to that? I don't even see like a license, so I don't think he's even licensed. He's from Namco. Oh, it does say copyright Henson. Okay, but there's no date, so obviously he's from before Disney got the rights when it was still just Jim Henson. Was that it for yesterday? I think so. Okay, and then earlier this week at the Goodwill, I found this bunny. And I don't know anything about it, honestly. I just thought it was so cute. I don't think there's even a year. No, the tag's all faded. Don't know anything about it. Just a sweet bunny. And then I found this dragon, which does have a date. Look at that. Look how sweet with the eyelashes. So this one is by Dakin, and it says Fun Farm, 1987. So I found both of those at the Goodwill. And then earlier this week, one evening, I went to America's Thrift Store by myself, and I found this. This is the only toy that I got for myself. I haven't been getting as many toys. I've been picking up more books lately. But I still find a lot for my kids, so I can't say that I'm not buying as many toys. There's just not as many for me. But I found this glowworm from the 90s. Very sweet, very pastel. I love the violet eyes. And she's missing her torch and her battery pack and all that, so I can just chuck her right in the wash, get her cleaned up. And this one is dated 1995. Just as assorted glowworm, but it's also by Play School. Okay, now we're getting into a little bit older stuff. So this one came from the Goodwill a while back. This is a possum. I love possums so much. I actually saw one yesterday. It was in my yard and my dog got after it and it played possum, and I've never seen that happen, and it was really cool because it was a very convincing performance. I put my dog inside and the thing still looked dead, and then I was taking care of my ducks, so I got distracted, and then when I looked back, it was gone. So, a successful performance. There's the Douglas tag. Little possum. Very sweet friend. And this one doesn't take up a lot of space. I had the Build-A-Bear possum, and I took some photos of it, and then I didn't really do anything else with it, so I sold it. Found this Webkinz. I think this is a tropical pup. Tropical Island pup. I'm here for his summer vibes. I know these printed pups are a little bit more sought after than the regular Webkinz, so I scooped him up. I just liked his vibe. He makes me think of Lily Pulitzer, and if you're new here, I love Lily Pulitzer clothes. I don't care. You know, I just love them. I love those prints. Okay, so I found one of the Grateful Dead bears, and this says Fall Tour 10/15/73. Now, this is not from 73. I think these were made in the 90s and the 2000s. They might still be making them. I don't know. I've never found one of these, so I was excited to pick that up. The only reason I knew about them is because back when I was a kid and I was collecting Beanie Babies, one year for my birthday, my aunt sent me, I believe she sent me a Beanie Baby, and then she also sent me like a collector's magazine, because those were a thing back then. And I remember seeing these in the collector's magazine. That's also where I saw Jean dolls for the first time, and I still have never gotten a Jean doll, but that doesn't mean I haven't stopped wanting one ever, and one day I'll get one. Okay, so here's an older find. This is a Monchichi, and she is dated 1974. I don't know if Monchichi is the name for the girl too, or just the boy. Somebody let me know in the comments if you know. And this says Sekiguchi by Mattel. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry, I don't speak Japanese. It just says Happy Monchichi on her shirt, and she's actually a puppet. And as you can see, she, like, you know, can suck her thumb like the Monchichis do. This is the only, like, monkey I have, but one thing I kind of wanted to talk about while I was doing this haul is the things that I would like to add to my collection. And us collectors know that list never ends, even though I have a room full of crap. I just can't stop. But one thing I would like to have someday is the Rushton Tippy. I don't really like the zip monkey. Monkeys aren't really my thing, but I love that soft yellow color of Tippy. And I love that you can put her in like baby clothes, and I really want one. I don't know if people are still doing it, but there used to be a tag for Cheeky Monkey Monday, and I really wanted a Tippy monkey so I could participate in Cheeky Monkey Mondays, but I don't know. They kind of are expensive, so I don't know that I'll ever get one. But it'd be cool if I did. I found this sweet little Paddington Bear, and he doesn't, his like winder doesn't work anymore. I assume he walked. But he's by Eden. So I'm guessing like 80s. Yeah, he's got a tag here. Yeah, 1981. So I've seen Paddington Bears at the thrift store before, but they're all like the Kohl's Cares, you know, newer. And I've always wanted like an older one. So I was excited to find this one. And you guys know I collect teddy bears. So I'm going to put him in my bear collection. And I'm so happy I found one. You know, he's a little worn. He's got some moth holes in his hat. So he's been around a while, but he's got a little bit of character. Very cute, very sweet. Okay, now we've got, I found this Squishable, which I don't know that I'm going to be picking up Squishables anymore that aren't for myself, because I've got a couple of them sitting in my shop and they're just not, they're not moving. I guess people don't like them. I really like Squishables. But I found this keychain, and it's the Christmas tree, and the Christmas tree is one of the Squishables that I wanted. I'm sorry, my hand's shaking. I've got a little bit of a cold, so I'm like super jittery this morning. I love how the ornaments on the tree are like the diamonds from the old Stardust sign, and I love the little stars in his eyes. So small little Christmas tree. You know, I drag out my holiday plush to decorate, but I've kind of scaled back what I had. I don't have as many these days, and you know, I'm looking for ones that don't take up a lot of space. And this one's a keychain, so I can like clip it to my bag or something. I'm a grown lady and I still have like plush keychains on my purse. I don't even care. Okay. I finally found Dumbledore. I've been wanting the Dumbledore doll for a long time. There is somebody on Instagram, I can't remember who, but there's like an Instagram model that has a long gray beard like this, and he does like a man bun with his hair, and there's somebody that has like taken away his Dumbledore clothes, which he has these great riding boots that might work on one of my G.I. Joes or my Ken dolls. And they made the Dumbledore doll look like that Instagram model, and that's why I wanted one. But, you know, it's cool to have Dumbledore as well, because we're some Harry Potter fans around here. Okay, I have one pony to show you, and that is because I found a bag of them, but this is the only one I was able to squirrel away for myself. My daughter has the rest of them. So I have this princess. She's, you know, she needs a little cleaning, but I liked her, and she's the right colors for my ponies, which I don't think you can really see them up there. My shelves are a mess. My life's a mess. But I have a handful of ponies that are in pastel colors, so she'll join the herd. Okay, I found the Pink Fountain Mermaid Christy. So that was exciting because dolls of color just aren't very plentiful in my area. They're actually really hard to find. I've been looking for another 18-inch doll, and they're just not here. I don't find them. I don't know if they just don't make it to the thrift store or what, but I never see them. Not even like the Batat or My Life. I don't see them in non-white skin tones, which is a shame because I would like to have more diversity in my dolls. But yeah, she's gorgeous, and I already have the other one, so now I'll have the pair, and I think they'll look really pretty together. Okay, and this is one that I was excited for. Generation Girl Barbie. Now, this is not her outfit, but this is a cute outfit. I might put on somebody else. I would like to get her original outfit, but I've been looking for Generation Girl Barbie because that was one of the last Barbies I had before I stopped collecting, which technically, if I wasn't in high school, I was about to be in high school at that point, and I know I had Jam and Glam, Jewel Girl, and Generation Girl, but I loved Generation Girl, and I even read the books because she wanted to be a movie director, and when I was little, I wanted to be a movie director. So I was so happy to find her. Now I just got to get her outfit, but yeah, love her. And I feel like that moment in time for Barbie was a big turning point for the line. You know, that's the same time Barbie broke up with Ken for Blaine. With that drama. Okay. I found this dress for an 18-inch doll. It's in our generation. I just thought it was cute. It was just in the bottom of the clothing bin at the Goodwill. All right. We're getting through this pretty well, I think. Okay, I found another Daisy. Picked her up. Look at her little ponytail. I loved her pastel colors. This is a third or fourth Daisy that I have because I love Daisy. Daisy supremacy. She obviously has something special about her because she's able to rope in Mr. Donald. I found this bear at America's Thrift Store. It says Giorgio, Beverly Hills 1996 Collector's Bear. And he had been at the thrift store for a while because they originally had him marked for $6. So I had to wait till he was the color, the sale color, to get him. He's not jointed, but I just thought he had character with his little sweater. I don't know. He's just like a... With the teddy bears I pick up, like, I like them to have, you know, unique faces, unique features. They don't necessarily have to be like collector's bears or anything, but I just thought he was very sweet. So I don't know if we'll keep the sweater or not, but I thought he was pretty cute in his sweater. Okay, and that same trip, I found this Hasbro Softies Googlies bunny. I love bunnies so much, and this one's got the woggly eyes. These are from the 80s. Look at this fantastic jumpsuit romper with the carrots. Anyway, I don't find things from the 80s and 90s as often these days, so I was very excited to find that. I got this sweet little bear. It's pretty dirty, but he has a chime. And this is from Eden Toys, and you guys, look at this tag. So I'm thinking 60s, maybe 70s. It does have like an age rating on it, so maybe it's from the 70s. Let's see if there's a year. Ooh, I don't want to rip the tag. I don't think there's a year. But anyway, another little antique baby bear chime. Okay. And then speaking of babies, I thrifted a Babyland Cabbage Patch. Now, if you don't know, these are like $50 on the Babyland website, CabbagePatchKids.com. And I was planning on getting one at some point when I was able to like stomach the price. But then I thrifted one, and she was only $5, so like 10% of retail. I'm going to have to get her an outfit, so I may order her an outfit from the website. But I'm just so happy that I didn't have to pay $50 to get one. Okay, and then another throwback. I found a lamb chop. I was looking at lamb chops on Mercari. I really wanted one. And this one's not vintage. You can see he's got an Aurora tag, or she... I can't remember if Lamb Chop's a boy or a girl. Yeah, this one's from 2014. But still, I was so excited because Lamb Chop was part of my childhood. Lamb Chop is so special to me. If you can't tell, I really love PBS because that's something that was like a constant in my life. Lamb Chop, Mr. Rogers, Sesame Street, like, love them. And even when I was older, I had younger siblings, so I'd still be watching, you know, the younger shows. Like my little sister, she liked Sagwa, so I watched Sagwa a lot. And then with my little brother, you know, he was really tiny, so we would watch Teletubbies. So, like I said, even when I was older, I would still watch those younger shows with my siblings. Okay, and then I found this bag of pony keychains, all with the tags, and I'm probably going to put these up for my daughter to like go in her stocking or something. Okay, and speaking of Harry Potter, I also found this little Ron Weasley. I think he was in a bag with something else that I wanted, but I can't remember what, but that was a nice surprise that he was in it. He might have been in the bag with the Christmas tree. I can't remember, but like I said, we love Harry Potter, so we'll put him with the Harry Potter stuff. Okay, and here's another doll. This is, I don't remember his name. I know that Tot is Tough Guy, I think. And he's like the little punk boy. Maybe that's his name, I don't know. But I wanted this one. Unfortunately, he doesn't have his hands, but that's okay because I have some others that I can borrow hands from for pictures, and he was only $3. So I didn't have to get him at retail. And then, let's see. Oh, I found a TARDIS. And it has a lock, so I'm going to get my my fiance to pick the lock so we can open it up. I think it's just like a storage box. If we can't get it open, I'm probably honestly just going to put it on my bookshelf just like this. But TARDIS. I never find Doctor Who merch, so pick that up. I found a teddy bear backpack. I guess I felt like I needed a teddy bear backpack that day. I know I got it from the Goodwill, so I don't think it costs very much, like $1 or $2. Thought that would be cute, and then if I decide I don't need it, then I can just stick it in the shop. Okay. Found this sweet little teddy bear. And it's actually a tie. And it's from 1992, so I don't really pick up tie anymore unless it's from like the early 90s. I have most of the Beanie Babies from 1995 to 1997. There's a few that I still don't have, and I usually don't pick up the plush. But again, sweet face, sweet little expression, and he's, you know, old. He's from Thai, so I picked him up. What else? Oh, I found a Webkinz Signature. I'll put it in my shop. The signatures are a little bit more sought after than the regular ones, and if it doesn't sell, I have a feeling that my kids are going to want it. And if you're thinking, gosh, Gayla, that's a lot of toys and you haven't gotten your kids anything, you're wrong. My kids usually get double what I get. I just don't show it because a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old are not going to wait weeks and weeks and even months. I think in this case it's been a couple of months for me to show it before they play with it, so they've already gotten their stuff. But yeah, Webkinz Signature. Is this the leopard or the cheetah? Cheetah. Okay. I can never remember. I think the leopards have the spots that are like C's, and that's how you tell them apart. This is another thing that was in a bag, but I kept it. It's Yogi Bear. I love my bears, so I don't know if Yogi will be staying or going. There's not a year, but he does have a Hanna-Barbera tag. Or Hanna-Barbera, I don't know how you say it. But yeah, Yogi Bear. Love him. He was in a bag with something else I was after. I don't remember what. Okay, and I finally, if you've been watching my thrift hauls, you know, or maybe you don't know, I've been looking for an Action Man because I have a Mego, Paul Stanley, whose body is just wrecked and he needs a new body. So I've been looking for an Action Man because their bodies are more similar to the Megos than like a Ken doll. And I keep buying them only to realize that they're actually G.I. Joes. But I found a true Action Man this time. He's wearing Crystal Ken's outfit. Look at all this articulation. But yeah, he's got the Action Man tattoo. So I don't know if I can take that off. If not, I'll have to give... Well, Paul Stanley has armbands. So maybe I'll just slide his armband a little bit further up his arm. But yeah. Woo, this is a long haul. I'm sorry. We're almost done. Okay. I finally found a Barbie Beetle. It doesn't have the windshield, which none of my Barbie cars have the windshield. I don't know why the windshield and the seats are always missing, but whatever. You can fit bigger stuff that way anyway. I just really wanted a Barbie Beetle. I actually want a Beetle car for myself, but I have 3 kids, so it's not really practical. But I would like to have one someday. I've always wanted one, so I was happy to find that. All right. It looks like we're getting down to the bitter end, and I saved the best things for last, as usual. Okay, first off, I found this vintage Care Bear pillow. I already have a yellow one that I got from my friend Cole, Kitschy Flower. Now I'll have 2. I found this amazing 90s Disney Princess sleeping bag. Look at that. Got all the girls, all the girlies, and some of their friends. Look, there's the fairies. Okay, and the best thing about this is it fully unzips, so it can be a blanket, not just a sleeping bag. And I found that at the St. Vinny's store. I don't go there very much. I usually don't find much. But boy, was I excited. And I think the color was on sale too. So that was cool. And if you think that me, as a 36-year-old woman, will not put a Disney Princess blanket on my bed, you are sadly mistaken. Okay, I found Baby Bright. Now, I had a Baby Bright before, and I sold her. And then I was thinking, man, I'd really like to have a Baby Bright to be friends with my my honeymoon baby doll that I got for my birthday, and my Star Wars Galactic Pal Rodian doll. I thought, since she's got like the space vibe, that would be perfect. And I was hoping for another one, and I thrifted one. I was so excited. Isn't it awesome, like, when you manifest things like that? Like the Babyland? Oh. Okay. And last of all, I thrifted an American Girl doll. And I've only done this 3 times, maybe, in 5 years. And they're usually more. I got one for $4 or $5. That her tag had been cut off, and I think that was the case with this one, or I thought that was the case with this one. But and then I had one that I paid like $20 for at the thrift store, which I thought still was a great deal. But this one, she doesn't have a tag, and I found out from a friend that the older Pleasant Company ones don't actually have a body tag, so that was the case, because I can't see where she had a tag in the first place to be removed. This is a Pleasant Company Molly. She's had a haircut, but I'm so excited. Well, first of all, she has Samantha's dress, and I bought her just for the dress. I was like, she's had a haircut, and, you know, she's got some issues that I may be able to fix, but if not, it's worth it for the dress, because she was only $3.99. Like, what a score. Now, I have a Samantha doll, but I dress her like 50s style because of her bangs. I think she looks more like a 50s girl. So poor Molly, her braids have been cut, so she's got a little short bob, so I may make her like a 60s girl. And then I think I'd like to put this dress on my Heidi Ott Ellie doll, which I haven't shown. I got her a while back. So let me know if you'd like to see a video where I talk about my 18-inch dolls. I only have 4, but I'm happy to show them to you. Maybe I'll pull in some others that are about the same size that aren't necessarily this style. But you guys, when I was little, I had Felicity doll because that was the closest thing to like Rococo style, and I love that so much. But I didn't understand, you know, when I got a little bit older, how much I would love like mid-century stuff. And when I was a kid, the closest thing to that was Molly. They didn't have Mary Ellen yet. And I ended up loving Molly so much. So the fact that I get to have a Molly doll was so exciting because I loved Molly's books the best. I loved her era the best. So anyway, we're at 23 minutes right now. I am so sorry it took so long. Obviously, I've been storing up this stuff for a while. I'm happy to get it all cleaned and processed, and list the things I'm going to list, and keep the things I'm going to keep, and play with my toys. I hope everyone's having a great summer so far. I know not everyone's out of school yet, but it's going to be soon. And stay tuned for the spooky haul. I'll do that at some point. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, the world is a better place with you here in it, and you matter. Also, happy Mother's Day to all the moms, whether you're moms to people, plants, or pets, or anything else. You're valid, and I love you. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!